Yo, I've been looking for an opportunity to vlog for a really long time, and now I finally have one. Now in today's video, I want to show you guys what are the proper procedures to follow when scouting a location. Scouting is important. You want to be planned, you want to be prepared when it comes to shooting your video. So these are the things to do. Now, pick this back up when Joe comes to pick me up. So I'm linked up with the homie Joe. We are headed to go location scout. Do you know where we're going to scout?
To the artist house, and then the second location we're using is the warehouse you actually shot your latest music video at. So I don't need to go there to go location scout because I already have references I can use from that.
Yeah, fire. Yeah, so we're gonna go scout the house, and I'm gonna show you guys. I gotta stop looking at the screen. That's how you know I haven't vlogged in a long time. You got any tips? Like, what would be one tip that you would give people to, I guess, accurately location scout a space?
I would do it way ahead of time of the actual shoot. I wouldn't try to do it last minute. For me, I usually just try to go during the daytime because I can figure out during the daytime if I want to shoot it during the day or if I want to shoot it during the night.
Okay.
It's not really much besides just going to scout the location.
Okay, cool. So what I took away from that, the one tip is to see and reference where the sun will be when you plan on shooting the shot. So basically, Joe said he goes in the daytime, and it's a bunch of different resources that you can use to kind of determine where the sunlight will be when you're shooting your shot. The application that I use is called Sunseeker. iOS, check it out. I'm going to give you a brief kind of rundown on it when we get to the location that we're going to and show you guys how that works and how you should be using it when it comes to location scouting. Now, the location of the sun is going to be very important for a couple different reasons. It's going to show you how you can manipulate the light at that place, and if you're going for a shot that isn't that you don't want very bright, seeing where the sun will be in relation to the time that you plan on shooting would be very important, because obviously you don't want the sun coming in if you don't want the shot super bright. So when we get to the location, I'm gonna show you guys how I use the Sunseeker app and how you can use it when you do your location scouting as well. Okay, so this is a look at the Sunseeker app. When you open it, this is what you'll see. I mean, this looks weird. I have no idea what any of this means, but if you hit this 3D view button down here at the bottom right, it'll show you exactly what your scene looks like, and it'll show you where the sun will be in relation to this, the time that you plan on shooting, right? So right now we see that around noon, the sun will be right there. Here's a window, so you can see the accuracy on that. You basically get to see where the sun will be in relation to the location that you're shooting, depending on the time. So if we were shooting at 5 p.m. and we were looking for some sort of sun, we would probably look around like somewhere in the house as well. So Sunseeker is amazing. You can see right here, the sun is exactly right there where it says, and we got a really nice streak of light coming in through the house. If we were planning a scene right here in the house, right now would be the time to do it, because we would want to get the sun coming through that window right there. So Sunseeker dope. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do when it's time for you to scout a location is to take photos. I use an application on my phone called Artemis. It's amazing because it gives you a visual reference of what a certain focal length will look at based upon the location that you're shooting at. So me and Joe are gonna go through this location, and we're gonna take a couple photos on the Artemis app. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like and the different focal lengths and stuff that you could use. And you also wanna get video footage as well, so you have that in terms of reference based upon the location that you're shooting at. guys, I'm with the homie Joe. We are on set shooting a video. I'm sitting in the set right now. I'm like sitting to see how the lighting looks. This little, you see like the little blind shape right there? That's fake. We set all this up. I'm gonna show you the lighting setup in a second, but we got the 120D over there with the dome on it. Then we got the open window, but we kind of emulating this effect right here using a spotlight mount from Aperture. Let me show y'all the lighting setup real quick. So look, we got the 120D right here. This is the Mark 1 with the light dome Mark 1. This is our key light source for this particular shot. Then over here, we're emulating this look with the spotlight mount outside on the porch. I'm gonna show you in a second, but we got these windows open to kind of make it look like it's a morning shot, morning-esque shots. Let me show y'all where the spotlight mount is. So yeah, it's raining. I forgot to tell y'all it's raining. It's raining. We have this umbrella taped to this Aperture 300D. We got trash bags on that to make sure nothing gets wet. And this is what's shining that that blinds look through the window. So that's our setup. Recording on video, check. And it's a huge freaking airplane flying over my house. I swear I live in the noisiest house now, it's crazy. Recording on audio, check. Yep, we rolling? All right. So this is what you don't see in my YouTube videos. You don't see the C-stand, you don't see this boom microphone, and you don't see all this junk around me. I tend to just crop it in so it looks really nice for you guys, but look, we keeping it raw today. Now, I wasn't able to actually hit up that warehouse scene that we were talking about that we were about to go to, but thankfully, I have reference photos of it because I just shot a video there. Now, before I get into that, I gotta give a word to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Now, Skillshare is an online database of tons of courses pretty much relevant to any creative field out there. Whether you're a photographer, videographer, artist, or you're just looking to get into business, Skillshare has courses that can help you learn that field. Now, a couple of things that I've learned off of Skillshare that have just taken my directing, my shooting to the next level is storytelling and also color grading. I feel like those two things for me have just excelled over the past couple of months just using the Skillshare platform. So for the people out there who are interested in taking their craft to the next level, I got a link down in the description for you. Now this link is gonna give you the first 2 months on Skillshare for completely free. No strings attached. Go try it out. I'm telling you, you won't regret yourself. And these shots that we're looking at right here, this is the reference photos that I took of this warehouse a couple weeks back. Now, I just recently shot a music video for my homie Redhead. If you're interested in the in-depth of this behind the scenes, over on my Patreon, this is the project that we're gonna be breaking down next month. My Patreon houses a bunch of content based around music video production, pre-production, post-production, color grading, all that stuff. So if you're interested in music videos in depth, that's the place to do it. It's a link down in the description to my Patreon, check it out. Anyways, a couple things that I did not do here at this space when it was time for me to scout this a couple weeks ago was I didn't bring a person to sit in on these shots. Now, if you're looking at my reference photos, you're noticing this wildly happy stick figure, which is supposed to be Redhead. But had I have brought somebody with me to do the stand-in shots, I wouldn't have had to draw the figure in and do the whole diagram with the lighting and all that stuff. But regardless, just having the reference photos helped me a ton on set. Now, the biggest reason that these reference photos helped me was that I was able to relay the message of how I wanted this scene set up to my team. It helped us flow a lot better on set. It was easier, it was faster, and everybody understood what I was saying because I had a video reference, not a video reference, a photo reference of what I wanted to do. I didn't do video, which I wish I would have done, and I also wish I would have brought somebody there to stand in for the shots. So to summarize this video and a couple things that you should do when it's time for you to scout a location. The first of which is you always want to know where the sun is. Now, this is going to be beneficial if you plan on using the sun or you don't want the sun in your shot. Two things that are crucial when it comes to shooting a video. So the iOS Sunseeker application is a really good application for this. If you use iPhone, check it out. I'm not sure if it's available on Android, but for iOS, Sunseeker is the application so you can reference where the sun will be. It's crazy, man. I be trying to like record and then these people be going down the street 100. It's wild. Now, the second thing is to get photo and video references of the space that you're going to be shooting at. Now, for me, I use the Artemis application because it allows me to change up the different focal lengths that are available to me when it comes to shooting the video. Artemis is amazing. It costs money, But I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it's definitely worth it for you to be able to know what the shot framed up will look like when it's time for you to shoot it. Getting video reference is also crucial as well, just so you can kind of go back and reference what the spot looked like. And with video, it's easier for you to kind of maybe see some things that you didn't see while you were there on the set, scouting the location. Now, the third of which is electricity. Finding out where the electricity is, if it is any, and also making sure that those outlets work. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to a shoot and I think that I'm about to use a light. Either I didn't bring an extension cord or I just didn't know if it was power there available at all. So electricity is important. Make sure you know exactly where your outlets are and make sure those outlets work. For us, we just bought an iPhone cable on our phones and we can just plug it into the wall to see if it works and see if it charges our phone. Fast way, simple. Everybody has a charger on them pretty much all the time. Now, the fourth thing that I'm trying to get better at is actually using somebody to stand in and sit in the shots when you take your reference photo and video. I tend to have people with me when I do location scout, but I just always forget to tell them to sit in. This is important because you can kind of see how a person might look in a shot, in the composition, see if it'll look right, see if it'll look bad. And then if you're trying to draw on and create some sort of annotations on the photo, having a person there is going to be a lot easier than you just drawing a stick figure, which works as well. Like I said, I was able to finesse the shoot that I just did using the stick figure. I'm not against it, it's cool, but if I had somebody there, I felt like it would have been a lot easier for me to kind of describe what I was trying to do with the photos and see how that can translate over into the video that we're shooting. So that's that. Do me a favor, man. Head down to the comment section and let me know. Do you plan your shoots? If you do you have any other tips to help anybody else plan their shoots, leave those down in the comment section. And if you don't, let me know. A couple months ago, I told myself that I was not gonna shoot any more like simple running gun videos. Not that I'm against them, I've just done so many, it kind of burned me out. I'm just not interested in doing that. I wanna plan my shoots. I wanna do something bigger than me just going from location to location and filming random stuff. I wanna plan. I want things to go smooth on set, and I don't want those awkward moments where I don't know what to do next. So that's why I plan the majority of stuff that I do. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you do. If you're new here to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, man, drop this a like. It takes 2 seconds. Just go up, scroll up or scroll down, hit that like button, drop a like on this. And yeah, appreciate all y'all for checking this out. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm out. Peace.